watching Cox Connections, only on Cox 11. In 1972, the Sailor of the Year program was established by Admiral Elmo Zumwalt and Master Chief Petty Officer John Whittet. The award recognizes an individual sailor who best represents the group of professional sailors at each command. The 2014 group of nominees was truly outstanding and all served with distinction. But one sailor stood out, exhibiting the very best of dedication, performance, and leadership. Joining us today is Boatswain's Mate Chief Select Joe Mendoza, Coastal Riverine Squadron 2, the 2014 United States Fleet Forces Sea Sailor of the Year, and the Commanding Officer of Coastal Riverine Squadron 2, Commander Michael Witherspoon. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commander Witherspoon, what goes into selecting U.S. Fleet Forces Command Sailor of the Year?
Well, the program recognizes the very best of sailors within U.S. Fleet Forces. The sailor selected must have demonstrated superior performance within his duties. He must have exuded the Navy's core values. He must be passionate. He must have a positive mental attitude, and above all, he must be a leader. The program is very challenging because the sailors selected are from a pool of the best sailors throughout Fleet Forces Command. And in the end, the Navy wins, and the sailors who will continue to receive the tremendous leadership of Chief Select Mendoza are the winners.
So what are some of the other attributes that you identified in Chief Mendoza that made you select him?
Well, Chief Select Mendoza has been a positive role model within Coastal Riverine Squadron 2. He's a skilled technician, he's a skilled tactician, and he's also a superb leader. When a CO has a sailor of this caliber within the squadron, it's very comforting.
Chief Select Mendoza, congratulations, first of all, to you. Sounds like a phenomenal honor and recognition of really what a great contribution you are. Tell us a little bit more about you. Where are you from? How long have you been part of the squadron?
I'm actually from Brownsville, Texas. It's where I was born in El Paso, Texas, but raised in Brownsville, Texas with my family. I joined the Navy in November 2002, got to Coastal Riverine Squadron 2, previously known as Maritime Expeditionary Squadron 2, January 2011. So I've been part of the squadron for the last 4 years.
Great. And where were you stationed before you came here?
I was originally, my first duty station was on board the USS Lake Erie CG-70, home ported out of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. From there, I was stationed on board for about 5 years. And then I was stationed at the Commander Pacific Fleet Boathouse as well in Hawaii for 3 years, then reporting to my unit now.
And why did you choose to join the Navy?
Joining the Navy, I always knew I wanted to go to college. However, I wanted to get away from my hometown. I wanted to go a different scenic, different area.
So from Hawaii to here, sounds like certainly you got to do that.
Absolutely. I got to see the world. However, I had a project to do for high school, and it involved with speaking to a recruiter, and ended up speaking to a Navy recruiter who in turn gave me great advice and ended up joining the Navy right after high school.
So Chief Select Mendoza, it's clear that you are a role model for people who are around you. But if there was a 17-year-old young man or woman standing before you who was contemplating joining the Navy and they wanted to know what it could do for them, what would you tell them?
I think joining the Navy or the military in general is a pretty good experience. I know you'll be able to establish some sort of discipline within yourself. The military offers great benefits for yourself and for your family. But being in the military, you get to see the world from a different angle and different places of the world that you've never seen before. And it's an experience that I think that a lot of young men and women would very much enjoy experiencing, fighting for their country and also getting benefits for themselves and for their families, whether it's for college or just for their mental status of being more prepared to be out in the real world with their great state of mind. And I think it'd be a pretty good experience.
And you were sharing with me a little bit earlier why you really are passionate about this duty station. Can you tell us about that?
When I was on board the USS Lake Erie, I had a gunner's mate, senior chief, who was in charge of my division. And he knew how much I used to love shooting weapons and driving small boats and doing small boat operations. So he knew I would love a unit like this. So when it was time for to go back to sea, I looked for it, talked to my detailer, and he cut me orders here. So this is where I'm at.
Fabulous. When you accepted the award, you thanked a number of people, including your mentors, the chief's mess, and your junior sailors. How did they contribute to your achieving this award?
Well, every person has their own leadership style. Every leader is different from one another. However, my mentors, and any mentor can be someone who is senior to you and even junior to you, and it can be affiliated, they don't even have to be affiliated with the military in itself. And my mentors pretty much fine-tuned me to where I needed to be. They not always told me the things I wanted to hear, but most of the time what I needed to hear. And that helped me be a better person and a better leader. And I owe them a lot to my mentors. And the Chiefs Mess, they've been very supportive, and they prepped me to get to where I am today. They prepped me throughout the whole process of the Sailor of the Year program. And most importantly, were my peers and my junior sailors. They worked with me and they worked for me. And with all their hard work, they show the reflection of who I am, and I'm a reflection of who they are.
So none of us can really be who we are without those people around us helping us. And it sounds like you've had some tremendous support.
Absolutely.
So Commander Witherspoon, what does this award say about the Navy and the type of people who we have serving our country today?
Well, the award says that the young men and women who serve in our Navy are from all across this great country. If there are young men and women out there who want to be a part of the world's greatest Navy, through hard work and dedication, sitting before you is Chief Select Joe Mendoza, who was selected because of his hard work and dedication. They can join this great Navy and be a part of the team.
Well, I know that we are so honored here in Hampton Roads to have the Navy here. You do a fabulous job supporting our country and protecting all of us. And it sounds like you are really proud of the young man who is sitting to your right.
Absolutely, I am. And as I said earlier, when you've got a sailor of his caliber within your organization, it's very comforting to know.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, so much for being here today. And again, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
When we return, military members are gaining peace of mind about leaving their pets behind when they go on deployment. The group that is making that happen, Dogs on Deployment. They help our servicemen and women find temporary homes for their pets and much more. When we come back with more Cox Connections.